Hello students, in this video we are going to look at the third pattern, okay, that is this shape, okay, this one. So again we first thing we need to do is divide the pattern into rows and columns. After that, write down the value of I and the value of j in every row and in every column, okay, and then write down, make this column the most important column, okay, up till where j is going, okay. So in this line j is going up till 3 maximum, okay. In this line j is going up till 2 maximum, and in this line j is going up till 1 maximum, okay. That means we can make use of this value of I, okay. If we can use this value of I in our favor, then it will be easy to solve this. So if you can see the value of I is 1 here, if I do 4 minus 1 I get 3, okay, and that is what is required, isn't it? I need a 3 here. Here I is 2, if I do 4 minus 2 I will get a 2, that is what is required, 2, and here I need 1. So if I do 4 minus 3, that is the value of I, 4 minus 3 I will get 1, okay. So that means the condition becomes j should be less than equal to 4 minus I, okay. So as long as j is less than equal to 4 minus I will print a star, okay. Let's talk about this line. Here I is 1, so here 4 minus 1 will be 3, okay. Condition will become j less than equal to 3, okay. So when 1 is less than equal to 3, 2 is less than equal to 3, and 3 is less than equal to 3, star will be printed. That means star will be printed 3 times, okay. In this line I is 2, and what was our condition? J less than equal to 4 minus I. So this becomes j less than equal to 4 minus 2, which is j less than equal to 2, okay. So j will always start from 1, okay. So 1 less than equal to 2 and 2 less than equal to 2. So in this line j, the inner loop, will execute 2 times and 2 stars will get printed, okay. Similarly, when I is 3, the condition will be j less than equal to 4 minus 3, okay, and this becomes j less than equal to 1, okay. Now the condition will be 1 less than equal to 1, okay. So this is the only condition when this value will be true. So only once a star is printed. Now all the derived patterns from these patterns, if you see, the condition is same, the structure of the loop is same, everything is same. In all the patterns which are shown below, the condition and the structure of the loop is same. The only thing that will be different, is what are we printing here. Here we are printing j. This time we are not printing a star, we are printing a j, the value of j, okay. So here what is the value of j? It is 1, so 1 gets printed. Here what is the value of j? In this column it is 2, so 2 is printed. In this column j is 3, so 3 is printed, okay. Right, let's see the next one. In this pattern you see 1 1 1, everything here is same, the condition, the initialization, everything is same. The only thing is different is this value here, what we are printing. This time we are not printing j, we are printing I, okay. Why I? Because in every column we want to print the same value. When we want to print the same value we have to use I, so we are printing I, okay. So I is 1 here, so when you print the value of I you get 1. In second line the value of I is 2, so every time you print I, it will print 2, and in the last line it's 3, I is 3, so 3 gets printed. So this is the alphabet one. Okay, so this one also you can easily understand. You can refer the previous videos, the previous 2 videos, if you are not able to understand this pattern, okay, as well as this one and this one. So if you refer to the previous 2 videos, you'll be easily able to understand how and what is being printed here. Okay, and again I remind you that only the printing part is changing, rest everything is same. So thank you. Hello students, in this video we are going to print this pattern, which is combination of the previous 2 patterns. Okay, this one and this one. So when you combine both, you get this. Okay, so I'll be using 2 nested loops here. One will be for printing this part, and the second nested loop will print this part. Okay, so let's look at this first outer loop, first nested loop. Okay, so the outer loop goes from 1 till 3 because we need 3 lines, 1 2 3, so 1 till 3, and the inner loop goes from 1 till I. Okay, that means the condition here is j is less than equal to I. Here I is 1, so j is going up till 1. Here I is 2, so j is going up till 2. Here I is 3, so j is going up till 3. Okay, so that is why I have written I here. Okay, and I have already explained this in detail in the previous videos. So this is how you print the first part of the pattern. Okay, now the second part of the pattern will be printed using the second nested loop. So this is the second part, and I've written here I is equal to 1 and I is equal to 2. Okay, and here I've written the maximum value of j up till where j is going maximum. It starts from 1, it goes up till 2. So I've written 2 here. Here it starts from 1 and stops at 1 only. So I've written 1 here. Okay, so how many lines are there? 2 lines. So that is why the outer loop is going from 1 till 2. Okay, and here the value of j will start from here 1 because we want to print at 1 always. Okay, so it starts from 1 and it goes up till where? It goes up till 2 first time and then 1 second time. So when I is 1, we need to make use of this value of I. Okay, so if I do 3 minus 1, I'll get 2, and if I do 3 minus 2, I'll get 1. So 3 minus I will start from 1 and I will go up till 3 minus I. Whenever this condition is true, star gets printed. So star will get printed here, here and here. So this is how you will print the combination of both the patterns. Thank you.